There, there. You know the best and the worst now. Very soon you will be at his dear side. One more thing, though. Your father has been found under a different name. His was forgotten or concealed. We don't know which. And it would be dangerous to even ask. Times are very hard in France, and we must be very conscious. I beg you not to say anything about the subject to anyone until we have brought him safely to England. This is a secret service. Even my messages and notes have been condensed into one line recalled to life, which may mean anything. And what is the matter, Miss Manet? Are you all right? After giving the news about Dr. Manet, now Mr. Lorry is also informing about the other facts, like that they have found Dr. Manet under a different name. He also informed Miss Manet that they didn't know whether whether Dr. Manet, he is just, you can say, he is just concealing his name, he is hiding his real name from the people, or whether he has forgotten his real name. They people are not clear with that thing. He also informed Miss Manet that time is very hard in France. He requested Miss Manet to keep all the things, all the information she knew about Dr. Manet to herself only. He urged Miss Manet not to share this information with anyone till the time they brought Dr. Manet safely to England. He also said that, Miss Manet, it is a secret mission. They people are going to use code language in this. He also inquired, after observing that, after hearing all these things, Miss Manner, she has not reacted at all, and she appeared like that she is going to be unconscious soon. He also inquired about Miss Manner herself, that whether she is getting all the things, whether she is all right, and all these things. Let's proceed. Perfectly still and silent, she sat with her eyes open and fixed upon him, but with the expression of unconsciousness carved upon her face. Her hold on his arm was so strong that Mr. Lorry feared that letting her go might hurt her. Therefore, he called out loudly for help without moving. Mr. Lorry had not got any kind of answer from Miss Manet. Miss Manet was calm, with open eyes, looking at him. She was looking somewhat unconscious. She held Mr. Lorry's arm so tightly that he called out loudly for help, without without moving, because he don't want to hurt Miss Manet. A large woman with a head of wild red hair and a red face swept past him and rushed to the young lady with a troop of servants following behind her. With the vigor of a general in battle, she slapped a determined hand on poor Mr. Lorry, sending him flying into the wall and releasing Lucy's grasp on his arm. Then, after hearing that loud shout, a large woman with a head of wild red hair, red face, she rushed there with an army of servants. She throws Mr. Lorry away from Miss Manet with force. Mr. Lorry became unstable by such sudden blow, but finally he managed to balance himself. Mr. Lorry, on recovering his balance, was now most uneasy. He was only a man of business after all, and most unaccustomed to being flung about by a sergeant at arms in skirts. Now, now Mr. Lorry, he just got his balance. But Mr. Lorry, as we all know that he's a man of business, and he was unaccustomed of such blows from the ladies. Look at you all. Don't just stand there staring at me. Am I so much to look at? Fetch something. Bring smelling salts, cold water, and vinegar. Quick. She, the woman with the with red face and wild red hair, she rebuked all the servants and ordered them to bring all the things like smelling salts, cold water, and vinegar, in so that they can make Miss Manet conscious again, so that she can return back to her senses again. The servants obeyed immediately, rushing from the room and returning almost instantly with all was necessary to revive the girl. When Miss Manet began to recover, Mr. Lorry, who had been standing all this time, watching and praying, breathed a sigh of relief. So all the servants obeyed the order immediately, and they fetched all the needful items to revive the girl. After the use of all such items, finally Miss Manet, she came back to her senses, and Mr. Lorry, he got some relief. Dear students, please go through page number 17, 18, and 19, and for the better understanding of it, read all these pages twice. Next, you read page number 19, 20, and 21, and also learn the question answers of chapter number 1 of novel and chapter number 2 part B. Thank you.